Hey guys, Makuto here, friend of Madner Goddess, here to just talk about my newly revamped Pacifica build. Duos just came out and they had a lot of support for it. I'm actually very happy with the support. I guess this is, I don't want to say it's a long time coming, but they did get some stuff in the last set, so can't really complain or anything. I did change my grade 0. I think last time I played this, I was doing the bounce, the one bounce, put in soul and bounce one card. For a while, I switched to the grade 3 searcher, just to make sure I get my grade 3s. But now I'm playing with this. It's a new duo, the Lover Singer, Darling or Garland, or yeah, Darling. Really cool card. It only works on duos, though, unfortunately. Put this in the soul, and you can, if you bounce a duo card, you can also return any card of the same name. I know a lot of people are using this in their Coral builds or their regular standing duo builds with the grade 1 that draws, because then you can play 3, put this in, pick them all up. Or play 3, pick this up, draw 3 cards, and then unflip all the damage because you have 3 in your hand. But I just use this for the cross ride. I put this in the soul, pick up some cards, and I can put some new cards on the field from my deck. Usually try to get the top idle Pacifica so I can do the break ride combo, stuff like that. But great 0, I think. Very good card. As for my trigger lineup, I'm playing 4 draw. I went with 4 draw at first. I might switch to 5 or 6 draw later on, but I'm just kind of have to see what this goes. Sticking with the what's that name? Heartful Ale. I was using some of my last build. She's good because you can put her in soul to get something +3. Sometimes you just need that extra oomph to get over some Vanguard, especially that grade 4 as a 13k. So, and there's a lot of new cross rides out. So, 13ks, you gotta make sure you hit 16, stuff like that. So, running 4 of those. Then running 4 of the Prism Miracles and 4 of the Drive Quartet crit triggers. I could switch these to duos too if I wanted to. But it's Pacifica, so I just like to keep it with older card sets, really trying to mix it up a little bit. But 8 crit. None of the new crits had any abilities, so there's really no point in running the new cards because you can't really do anything with them when they're in your hand other than use them as guard, which of course is great, but sometimes you want effects. I know they put all the new effects on draw or on stand triggers, which in Bermuda I don't know why you would use stand triggers, but
skill.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's stuff you can do with stand triggers, but I haven't figured it out. And then I'm running, of course, 4 heals. Running this one because I just like the art. It's green heal triggers. I don't know, whatever.
They heal. So
yeah, yes, heals. So grade 1s. Start with Ellie's. I really like Ellie. Also, I wanted to save my dual prisms for my prism build and for my dual builds. So I already had 8 of these, so just keeping these here. Not gonna mess with that. Next, playing this card. Love this. The Duo Dream Idol. 10k Pacifica. She's only 10 if I have Pacifica Vanguard, which is pretty cool. Usually when you need 10k, you're not level 1, so you're like level, you're not level 3 yet. You're like level 1 or 2, but still like her just in case you need that extra oomph when you're grade 3 already. You can't get something else out. 2 of the 8ks, just because a lot of the 2s are 8 or 9. So if you throw this behind them and they can still, hit 16 or something like that. Now I'm playing 3 of the Prism Yarmuk. Really like this card. She gets +3 anytime I bounce a card to hand. So that's very handy, especially with Pacifica.
Handy.
Because every time you do her limit break, then she's pretty much a +6 because you're always returning you're always returning 2 cards. I mean, you can return 1 card and only get a +3, but why would you do that when you get a +6? Then the Duo Clear Parasol. I really like how this card looks, but other than that, I can use it to put it on play, Soul Blast 2, and unflip 2 damage. Great for Pacifica, especially since her limit break is 3. So you combo in this with the grade 2, and every turn you're unflipping 3 damage. So you can practically do her move every turn. Especially since you can just play this, do it, and then do Pacifica's limit break, and then put it back in your hand. So nothing can happen to it. And then playing this old card, Defilucia. I'm only playing 2 of them, and I just use this to get extra soul. Especially because this is Soul Blast 2. I had this. The grade 2 is a Soul Charge 1, so you're actually kind of minus a little bit on the soul. So I play this to get some extra soul just in case. So my grade 2s start with the Dual White Crystal. This is the grade 2 I was talking about. When it goes back into your hand. So while this card is when it's played on the field, this one is when it goes into your hand. You can Soul Charge 1 and unflip 1 damage. Really great combo with this. You don't really hit that much when they're behind each other, but your first attack, you can just use that to maybe attack one of the sides or something like that, or if they have an 11k Vanguard, still force them to either take the first damage, or get a card out of their hand. It's mainly just to flip damage. And then it combos with this, the Prism Duo Avon, because she gets +3 when a card returns to hand. So if I'm using the Pacifica, then she gets a +6. So you put her and you put this guy on top of each other. That's what, 26? So very good column, I think. Of course, you have to get them both behind each other, and you have to get the breaker or the limit break off. But good combo, I like it. And then I'm running 4 of the 12Ks. I'm running 4 of them just because this is the card I usually try to grab when I'm doing Pacifica's limit break. I pull this out of my deck, put it on the field on the side, usually with no backups or assist characters back here. So when she swings for 12. So unless I'm hitting a 13 or something that has a trigger on it, then she can usually hit it just fine. Okay, and then my grade 3s, running 2 of the top idol Pacificas. She's really only in here for the cross ride now and for the effect with Planet Idol. Still a good card though. I've actually never used her Mega Blast, so quite interesting. Running 3 of the Planet Idols. This is actually a really good card. I think the first couple times I played it, I didn't quite understand what it did, and I was kind of playing it wrong. But the break ride effect only works if you return a card to hand. So you have to use like your grade 0 or something like that to return a card to hand, unless you have one of these on the field already. Because you return a card to hand, and then you can search a card from your deck and play it on the field. If you play the the top idol, you can you flip 1 damage, put this into soul, and then you can actually just take this out of soul. You get this into your hand, which is quite nice because it gives you an extra 11k you can put on the field. Or if you broke rid with another one of these, you can get this out so you can break weight again next turn. So very nice. But of course you have to have more top idols, which is why I'm playing with 2 instead of just 1. At first I was just going to play 1 because it was almost guaranteed that you would get it in there. But just in case I get 2 of the planets in my hand, I can break away twice and do this again twice, so I can have this in my hand so I can play on the field. Then lastly, of course, got to play with Eternal. This is the main attacker of the deck. Once it's ridden on top of the top, it's a cross ride. So she's a 13k. I used to play her with the AK in the back, so she's a constant 21. But now I play with the Yarwalk in the back, just because if I do get the limit break off, then it's a +6 in the back. So she's a 12k. She becomes a 12k assister, which is great, especially if you broke ridden that turn, because then you're pretty high. It's like, I don't know, almost as high, maybe not as high as Prism. Prism gets like 42, but it's still pretty good. And then every turn after that, as long as you limit break every turn, then it's a constant 12k assist character, which really good for hitting numbers. I think it's like 26 or something like that. So can't beat that. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
So that's my Pacifica build. I really like playing it. Being able to limit break every turn is nice, and you get to do a lot of stuff with this deck. You're not just waiting for your next card. You can actually, you play this and Soul Blast and on flip and play another card and counterblast, stuff like that. So you're actually doing stuff every turn. You're not just throwing cards down or killing field or killing your opponent's field just by doing stuff. So very fun. I like it. And that's it for Pacifica. Thanks for watching.